I'm going to show you how to make an ornament out of fabric and a tassel. I picked this up at a yard and I got to looking at it and I thought I can make that. Somebody could have made it, but anyway, I tried it and this is what I come up with. So I'm going to show you how to do it. First of all, I traced and made myself a pattern out of notebook paper, and then I made it, tried to get it real symmetrical because that one wasn't perfect, and so I got it more symmetric by folding it and so that it's the same size all the way around. And then I made myself another pattern out of a cereal box. This is Little Debbie box, and this made it a whole lot better to trace. And I traced it onto this foam board. You can get it in big sheets. You can get it at the Dollar Tree, and cut it out. You know, used a box cutter to cut it out. And once you do that, you get you some batting. This is polyester batting, and I cut it to fit, just a little bit bigger. And then I got me some red satin fabric. You can use any kind of fabric. And satin, I got this from Hobby Lobby. And it's not a bad price either. I was kind of surprised. Okay, so there we have that much. Then I glued the fabric around the glue gun. Like that. Then you pull it tight on the other side so you don't have any wrinkles on the front, and just hold it. And do that all the way around. And don't burn your fingers. Got it just a little bit shorter than what I like it. There. But we will work with it and see what we come up with. I think it'll be all right. And there you have one of the sides. And I went ahead and I did the other side. There's two sides to it. Now we're going to glue it together, but before we do that, you need to make a piece of wire with the hook on it. You take the wire and your round nose pliers and you just give it a good loop all the way around. Then you bend it back like that, so that it looks like that. And then what I did is I just kind of curled it, and I want it to hang out the bottom. So let me put a more generous amount of glue right here, and then go around the edges. There you have the body of it. And I got this rope because it was a lot like the original, and I got it out of the fabric area, but it was where the upholstery is in Hobby Lobby, so it's like a couple aisles over from where, you know, the other fabric is. And you have to be real careful with this because it will unravel. That's why I've got a piece of material glued to it. So I'm going to get that material off. Okay, I'm just going to go around the outside. Just like that. And just glue around. And then go on the inside. Try not to get it, try not to let any of the glue show. You have to be real careful. Because it wants to show. Just hold it there so it'll stick. That ought to be good enough. And after doing a couple of these, I saw that it was going to be better, instead of cutting it off at this point, to go up and get my length, go ahead and do my hanger. And at this point you would glue this on like that, but I'm not going to use this, but I'm going to use it as a guide because I still want my square. I'm going to put an initial on the inside of it. So this is going to go down the middle. And now I'm going to just use this as a guide, just to put my, so I'll have a guide to put my rope at, my trim. Now you can cut your fabric, but you're going to have to do keep it from raveling, so. We're not too far from being done. Let that dry a second. Okay, now we should be able to clip it off. So now we're ready to put a bow on it. But before we do that, let's try to cover up the raw edges. I got this ribbon at Hobby Lobby too, but it's been months ago. There's what I was looking for a while ago. I have these little rhinestones. I got them in a big pack like that. You can get them at Hobby Lobby and various different craft places. And I put me a piece of double-sided tape on the end of a pencil. You can buy a tool that will pick up your things for it, but it in the past it's done good. Let's see, it's going to do it again. Yeah. Okay, you could fill the whole thing up with rhinestones, but like I said, I'm going to put a little, I'm going to put that in there, in the middle. But I think I'm going to cut this off. By the way, I got this S from Hobby Lobby too. It's Metal Gallery. There we go. Now we need to make a tassel. Okay, I've went around here 50 times. And so now what you do is you get you some string. This string likes to slide around and doesn't always hold well. So I'm going to tie it in 3 knots. And I think I'll get some wire on there. Oh. And I'm going to turn it kind of like inside out so that that doesn't show. And what I'm going to do now is make the top of the tassel. I'm just going to tie around. Now, I'm going to see if I can't fit a jump ring. And it got through. And I have me a bead like this. I went ahead and I did the wire and the jump rings that's going through there. I'll show you how to do that though. So you take your wire and you wrap it around. Then you bring it up like that so that there's like a loop on the top. Then you get you a bead. You put your bead in there. Give yourself a little bit of room. And then you pull that way and twist. Or that's how I do it anyway. And I'm not the best person for this, but there you have it. And but I'm going to use this long one so I can be consistent with the other. There's that. And here's the tassel. Okay. There you have it.